Toronto real estate,
Yeah.
it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? You hear these stories
Yeah.
of crazy bidding wars and
Oh, yeah.
people,
Yeah.
waiving home inspections and all this kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, we all know that Toronto is an expensive market.
Yeah.
But you know what? If we told you we can find you some
Exactly.
hidden gems.
Yeah, that's what we're all about here, right?
Absolutely.
Finding the places that are
Yeah.
a little under the radar,
Mm-hmm.
places where you might actually get a little bit of value for your money.
Yeah.
So today, we're going to dive deep
Okay.
into some of these under the radar neighborhoods
Right.
within Toronto A&D. Those really intriguing communities
Yeah.
that are just outside of the city limits.
Okay.
So whether you're, a first-time home buyer
Mhm.
or a seasoned investor,
Right.
we've got something for you today.
What's really fascinating about Toronto is that it's not just this one, giant market. You really have all of these micro markets
Yeah.
kind of woven together, and they each have their own little personality.
I love that.
Right.
That's a great way to put it.
And a tapestry.
Yeah, like a tapestry. And more importantly, their own price point. And that's where we can find the opportunity.
Oh, okay. So let's pick one of those threads in that tapestry.
Okay.
When we were doing the research for this episode, the neighborhood of Riverdale kept coming up.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like such a unique blend of history and nature and community.
Absolutely.
What is it about Riverdale that makes it so special?
Well, Riverdale's really fascinating because it's got all these beautiful, Victorian homes, nestled on all these tree-lined streets.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it overlooks the Don Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got this, beautiful backdrop, but it's more than just the aesthetics.
Right.
These guys have, a real strong community feel.
Yeah. They had this really great farmers market
I've heard about that.
every Sunday,
Yeah.
and it really brings people together.
It's so important these days, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That kind of sense of community.
Yeah, that sense of belonging.
Yeah.
I mean, for some buyers, that's worth more than, granite countertops.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's that intangible thing that you can't really put a price tag on.
Exactly.
So, Riverdale sounds fantastic,
Yeah.
but it's still in the city.
Right.
What about those people who are looking for,
Yeah.
a little more space, a
Mm-hmm.
little more breathing room,
Absolutely.
maybe a bigger backyard,
Yeah.
that kind of slower pace of life?
Mm.
Does that exist in the greater Toronto area?
You know what? That's where we start looking at these communities.
Okay.
Just outside of the city.
Yeah.
Places like Oakville, Burlington,
Yeah.
even Hamilton.
Okay.
They offer a completely different lifestyle.
Right.
You get more space.
Yeah.
You get closer to nature.
Things move a little bit slower.
I'm guessing that also usually means
Yeah.
a little bit of a different price point.
Exactly.
Right.
Because those housing costs are often lower in these areas.
Right.
You have a lot more financial flexibility.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Imagine being able to afford a bigger place
Yeah.
and still have, money left over
Yeah.
to travel or start a business.
Yeah. Or just enjoy life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And plus, with MyGo Transit getting better and better,
Right.
commuting into the city is becoming a lot easier.
Okay, so you're not necessarily sacrificing convenience
Right.
to get that affordability.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So we've talked about, places that are maybe a little bit undervalued, but what about the opposite end of the spectrum? What about places that are really up and coming,
Absolutely.
that have a high growth potential?
Yeah.
The term golden horseshoe
Oh, yeah.
kept popping up in our research, and I have to admit.
I don't really know what that means.
Okay, well, the golden horseshoe
Yeah.
is a region shaped like a C,
Okay.
and it hugs the western end of Lake Ontario.
Okay.
It includes Hamilton, St. Catharines, Guelph.
Okay, so it's like a big region.
It's a big region, and it's basically becoming like an extension of the GTA.
So like the greater Toronto area.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
the population's growing.
Right.
You've got all this spillover from Toronto's, booming economy.
Right.
And the interesting thing is all this infrastructure, like expanding the Juggo train lines.
Yeah.
It's opening up these areas for development.
Oh.
So you're getting businesses coming in.
Yeah.
Jobs are being created.
So people are seeing the potential there.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
I was talking to this couple recently.
Okay.
They actually relocated to Hamilton from downtown.
Okay.
They got this amazing place for like half the price.
Wow.
And they were able to use the money they saved
Yeah.
to open up a bakery, which had always been their dream.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, I think what we've really uncovered here
Yeah.
is that Toronto real estate. It's not just for the ultra-wealthy,
No,
right?
it's not just for millionaires.
There are still opportunities out there
Absolutely.
if you know where to look
Mm-hmm.
and you know what you want.
Exactly. And that brings up a really good point.
Okay.
What if the best investment
Yeah.
isn't just about making money,
Okay.
but it's about finding a place
Right.
that really aligns with your lifestyle and your values,
Yeah.
your goals?
I think that's a really great point to end on. Maybe that is the real hidden gem.
Maybe that is.
Finding a place that really feels like home.
Yeah.
That fits who you are and where you want to be in life.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive
My pleasure.
into the world of Toronto real estate.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.